Hi Cancer, this is Maya, welcome to my channel. I am here to do reading starting from, sorry, I forgot to, and just light up your candles very quickly. So it's a reading from the July, that spans from the July eclipses to the 8/8 Lionsgate coming up in August, on the 8th of August, very soon. So I'm going to be intuitively talking about your energies, going into the eclipses, what the eclipses, eclipsed out for you, what are the energies that were done for you, the energies that will be brought into you, into your life by the Lionsgate, what you can expect going forward, as well as what Spirit wants you to pay most attention to in the near future. I was meditating on your energy, and the eclipses were extremely intense. The whole month of July was extremely intense. It was smack dab in the middle of your season, of the Cancer season, so it probably has been extremely intense for you. It has been really intense for everyone, but it has been really, really intense for you. I can feel that, lots of upheavals in the emotions, core wounds coming up to be healed, major transformation happening, and it's never easy when things are being brought up to the surface to be healed, and probably things you thought you were done with that still needed another layer of healing. And also I had two clear images for you in my mind, which are the two cards, the Fool, the first card of the deck, the Zero card, and the Ace of Pentacles, which is also around a circle, basically. So it's really a big cycle ending for you. It has already ended, and you are at the 0 point of a new start. You're at a reset point, basically. And I could see beautiful sunny beginnings for you, real new beginnings with the Ace of Pentacles, being new beginnings that are rooted in the material world, that are rooted in the physical. So let's see what comes up for you. So you have the Two of Pentacles in reverse, right? That's the energy you were coming out with to the eclipses. The eclipses brought for you, the energy that has been eclipsed out of your life by the eclipses and the Three of Pentacles. The energy brought in for you by the Lionsgate is Justice. What you can expect moving forward, and what Spirit wants you to pay most attention to. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, the main energy is the Page of Cups. I'll be clarifying these with another deck. One last time. I don't need reverses with this deck. Let's go ahead and do that. We have the Two of Cups clarifying the Two of Pentacles, We have the Queen of Gabriel, which is the Queen of Wands, clarifying Three of Pentacles. We have the Hangman, clarifying Justice. We have the Ten of Cups, clarifying the Eight of Cups. And we have the Ten of Wands, clarifying the Four of Wands. Beautiful energies. And at the bottom of the deck, main energy is the King of Pentacles. Alright, let's start. So first you have the Two of Pentacles, which came up reversed with the Two of Cups. These are the energies around, as you came into the eclipses time, and also around it basically, because as you know, time is fluid. So I see here a partnership or some, a really soul connected partnership, a soul connection. I see this as mostly romantic, although this is not necessarily a romantic reading or a love reading, but there is a very significant partnership that is coming up for you, that has come up for you around this time, that has been there for a while. Two of Cups is not like a flirt or a one-night stand or anything like that. It's a real connection. It's something that has been enduring, a partnership. It could be friendship, but that's not how I'm seeing it here. A love focus for you, for your particular reading, which has not been happening for other readings, so to me it seems very significant. With the Two of Pentacles means that there was a sort of lack of balance, or you were needing to juggle in your life to the point where you lost balance at this time. And that's what I could see for you in your vision. You did lose ground, you did lose balance at the time of the eclipses, as we all did, but it seems pretty intense for you. When it's upright, yeah, he's juggling, it's difficult to keep one's balance, but he's doing it. When it's reversed, I feel that the balance was out. You couldn't, you were overwhelmed basically. Pentacles indicate earth energy, so I think you became unstuck, you became ungrounded. Lots of things happening that you couldn't juggle anymore. You had to drop the ball on some stuff. You felt you felt basically uneasy, overwhelmed, probably a lot of emotion with the Two of Cups. Emotions pertaining to a particular romantic partnership. It seems like things were coming up in this partnership and in your emotions generally in your life, and it was difficult to deal with these emotions, deal with all the upheaval that was happening in your emotional body, and sustain balance in the physical world. So what's happening here is, usually, so that's usually the role for the energies that are being eclipsed by the eclipses, that are being taken out of your life by the eclipses. But what I'm seeing here is that the eclipses eclipsed out the first row. You spent a certain amount of time feeling, out of balance, feeling stuck in a certain way, with a lot of overwhelm. Even if a lot of things were happening and it was happening fast, you felt stuck. You felt unable to move forward in a satisfactory way or in a balanced way for you. And what the eclipses did, what you did basically, because you're coming up as the Queen of Wands, who is a really determined person, a really passionate person, somebody who takes the bull by the horns, somebody who is able to change situation in her favor in a very grounded, very integral way. She has a lot of integrity. So that's what I feel you've done, you know. It's although things were coming at you left, right, and center, although you were feeling out of balance, or although emotions were coming up, and core wounds, traumas, you know, really difficult, challenging energies were coming up for you. You didn't, you know, you stuck to your you stuck to your guns. You held your ground. You went on with your passions. You didn't basically get completely lost, even if at some point you were feeling lost. Even if at some point you were feeling ungrounded, you didn't know exactly which way to go or how to feel better. You didn't, you know, let these emotions or or fears or anxieties lead the way. You led the way. You took yourself in hand, and you basically, you know, powered on. Okay, and you were still, you know, intent to build something solid in your life. You were still intent to ground yourself, you know, with the Three of Pentacles. It's a solid earth energy with the triangle, the trinity of the pentacles there. It really is a solid foundation. And so basically you dug deep because you have a very strong foundation with the Queen of Wands here. So you dug deep, you went deep to get your power, and you regained some kind of balance, and you just powered through this time, and you came out the other side feeling much better, and that's the new beginning I'm feeling for you. I think this is really you're gonna really feel this around August, you know, at the beginning of August, around the Lion's Gate. You're really gonna feel this change, you know, because you know, with the Queen of Wands and the Three of Pentacles, you're powering through, but it's really you are, you know, putting all the effort there. We're digging deep, you know, lifting yourself by your bootstraps, and really, you know, going, putting one foot in front of the other, basically. But what I'm seeing with the Lion's Gate, with Justice here, and the Hangman, which is perspective here in this deck, I see complete change of perspective, and it's not just you. It's not you know, saying yeah, everything is okay. I'm positive. No, there's a real epiphany, a real change, a real expansion in your consciousness that has happened. Directly as a result of all the things you've been clearing and working on, and you know, all the things that you've been processing throughout the eclipse season, all the things that came up for you, as we said, and you are completely regaining your balance with, you know, Justice, which is the Libra card. It's really a balance card, a clarity card. You know, he's sitting there, you know, the king with his sword upright, you know, the sword of truth is completely upright. The scales are balanced. He's wearing red, you know, he's regal. You know, he has purple all around him, which is the color of transmutation, with, you know, the violet flame. So you're coming out on the other side really with a humongous transformation. A transformation that is completely balancing you, that is giving you, that is grounding you, all the imbalance, all the you know, the iffy, sorry, there's somebody coming outside, maybe you're hearing this, all the challenging emotions that you felt, you know, this ungroundedness, this feeling of being completely, basically everything was up in the air. Now it's grounding in a very, very real way. It's completely changing your perspective. This is Archangel Shamiran. There's a better way, pause for reflection and insight, dare to be different. And this is what you're doing, you know, you're coming up with a new identity, basically. It's I see for you a completely new identity. Not you know, you are different. We all have the same core. We all have the same essence. I mean, we have our own essence, our own, you know, frequency signature, but you're different in very real ways. Whatever has been healed for good. So you may even be surprised at how good you feel, how balanced you feel, coming into the Lionsgate portal, and after that throughout August, how much balance and how powerful you feel, really, in a very real way. Then the energies that you can expect moving forward. This is really what I was saying, with the 8 of Cups here and the 10 of Cups, the 10 of Coins, so which is the 10 of Pentacles, the 10 of Ariel, which is the 10 of Pentacles in the traditional Rider-Waite deck. So with this 8 of Cups, you are moving away from all these challenging cups. But you're moving away towards a new journey. I mean, you don't have the full card here as I was seeing for you, but this is really the card in the deck that really reminds me of this full energy, because it's somebody who's going on a new journey, who's leaving behind all the challenging emotions, everything, all the difficult lessons, dark night of the soul type energies, all the processing that they had to do. They're leaving all this behind. They are satisfied that they've done everything they can, and the lessons are learned, and now it's time for them to move ahead, onto this new journey. And it's a beautiful, it's the full moon, it's beautiful clear blue sky. It's a beautiful card of you really, I think, graduating into a completely new level of being, which I can see throughout everything here in your reading. And you're moving, see, he's moving towards the 10 of Pentacles, which is, wow, a beautiful card. The 10 of Pentacles is a card of abundance, of feeling good, feeling absolutely amazing, actually, with loved ones. A card where you have so much that you can leave a legacy behind. It's a card of, I'll read you what the card says. There is so very much to be grateful for: financial success and the promise of retirement, a rich and rewarding family life. I think it's even more than that, to be honest. It's really, the 10 of Pentacles for me is really having worked through and processed all the challenging things in one's life, I mean, in this particular cycle, I'm not saying this is forever, but for a very significant cycle of your life, it's done. You're moving away from it, and with all the spiritual lessons that you've learned, all the upgrades that you got, all the downloads, the clear intuition that you have now, with a very clear direction, and it's moving you towards an extremely enjoyable, abundant, radiant family life. And I think it's all around. It's financial, it's love, it's home, and it's also spiritual for me to a great deal, because you would have had to process a hell of a lot to get to that place. So that's exactly what I was seeing for you in your vision. You are really moving towards a beautiful, beautiful new beginning that is extremely solid. It's a whole new cycle that is grounded in reality. And look at that, if there's a card that is as beautiful as the 10 of Pentacles, is the 4 of Wands. So the 4 of Wands is it's the twin flame card, if that applies in your life. It's a solid family life. It can also be a commitment and marriage card. It's extremely beautiful, as you see, with the colors. It's celebration. It's feeling absolutely grateful for everything you have in life, not wanting to be in any other place than you are right now. And that's exactly what we can see with the 10 of Pentacles here. And with the 10 of Wands, you have a lot of 10s, which really indicates a cycle being completed. The Ten of Wands is you putting down your burdens. It's exactly the same as this again, as the Eight of Cups. This is emotionally, and this is talking more about real burdens. It can be emotional as well, but you know, also in the outside circumstances, burdens are done for you. You are putting them down. You're done. It's somebody really having learned all the lessons, having gone through all the struggles, all the challenges of one particular cycle in the life, which to me for you was really long. It's been a few years, even a decade, and now moving towards this beautiful, beautiful new beginning, as I was saying, you know, with the Four of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles. It's amazing. Okay, it's really, really beautiful. This new beginning is just, it's a lot of new beginnings for people, but for you it's just so clear. It's so clear, and it's just and it's as above so below. It's really you having done your inner work, and it's you know, spilling out into your reality, and you will feel really, really grateful throughout, I think, August, and by the end you'll be flying. So we have two other energies for you. Look at that, and right under it is the Ten of Cups. So you have the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. I mean, talk about beautiful energy coming up for you. So you have, this is going back to this romantic love energy that I was seeing for you at the beginning. You know, you have an offer of love here. It's a real offer of love. Somebody who really wants to be with you, who is offering his cup of love or his love to you in a very innocent, very vulnerable, very open way. And it's coming up with the King of Ariel, which tells me that it's a solid offer, you know, and it's a solid person. I mean, the page can sometimes look, you know, appear as being immature, or, you know, a bit young, a bit this immature energy, but coming up with the King of Pentacles, this is somebody who is a very reliable, very solid, very grounded person, somebody you can trust, somebody who's trustworthy, who goes the distance, and but the offer they're making to you is an offer that is that I feel is really innocent. I feel it's a renewal of an ongoing relationship. It could be that you were separated, and now and you know, like there was water under the bridge, and you know, a lot of time passed and things happened, and now, wow, you know, you are getting this new offer with the Two of Cups here. And it's a solid offer with the King of Pentacles. It's a very solid offer. And right underneath was the Ten of Cups, which is ultimate emotional fulfillment with the person you love and into your family life, and the Ten of Pentacles. So what I'm seeing for you is the beautiful promise of a beautiful, beautiful love and a beautiful family life here, you know, with all these cards coming up for you. So I hope that was helpful in some way. Thank you, Cancer. I'll see you soon. Bye.